I may not be what you want, yeah, but I'm all you'll ever be. Kids in Brooklyn.
Hey, good morning everyone and welcome back to the channel. As you can tell, the car's idling. Today's an important day. Computer's in. I'm going to show you how that looked and what I made for that. And I'm actually on my way to Fort Lauderdale to go see Fred, aka DERF Tuned, to get her tuned. Let's get into it. All right, so as you can see here, this is the old computer. I'm gonna make a mount for the new Mtech, and I wanted to match my passenger floor, so I ordered some aluminum, and I'm gonna bend it and kind of put it all the way back here, and I can mount the computer there along with the wideband module. All right, so all I did was mark the spots I'm drilling in. These are going to be the four corners that are going to hold it. And then these are actually going to be the dimples that I'm going to make. I'm going to put two on each side. Alright, well, let's get this going. Go downwards. There. 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 And then I'll get my impact gun to tighten that up. If you've seen some of my other videos, you saw the way that this works. Like that. That's it. That's nice. This is gonna get mounted there. So here you have it. This kind of gives you an idea of what it's going to look like, right? So they're going to both be mounted. I will most likely make a hole down here and put a rubber grommet because I kind of want this wire to hide under. You're not going to see this wire regardless, to be honest with you, because I think the way the other one comes, you might only see that. But I don't know yet. I might just still tuck it under. We'll see. But for the most part, that's how it's going to look. And this will be on the floorboard, kind of like that, right? And then you'll see the foot rest that I made. They're gonna go up to this piece. So whoever's in the passenger seat is gonna be able to see that. It's gonna look pretty cool. All right, I don't know if you guys can hear me. I'm on my way, taking the back roads. Thankfully, I don't have to go too fast. Yesterday, I had a weird experience. I only had half a tank. I filled it up to full with 93 octane. I started driving away, the car shut off on me. I was like, oh great, I pulled over, restarted it. She's driving, so maybe the fuel's not that good, maybe it was too high of an octane for this setup, I don't know. But I'm praying for traveling mercies on my way to Fort Lauderdale. I do live in Naples. It's about a 2-hour drive, and hopefully just taking slow and steady, but we're going. Oh, and it sounds like a race car in here. The gears, hear that. I think that's my shifter bushings that's causing that. But there we have it, guys. I made it. Man, was that a bumpy ride? But I'm over here at Mtech Performance, Fort Lauderdale, waiting for Fred to show up. This S2K's got an appointment here too. Man, that ride was not a fun ride. These seats do not feel good. And that's with me putting padding in there. I made my own padding. I think I need to change the angle of the seat so I get more support on the bottom. Problem is, because these are bucket seats, it's going to change my driving position. But I need to do something because the way it is right now, it ain't it. I'll tell you that. But we here. Just pop the hood, let it cool off. I got to reach in there and take off that front splitter and that front bumper. But still have to wait for the S2K to get tuned. He just got on the rollers now. This is how she's looking. Shout out to Mishimoto. No cooling issues at all. There he goes. I unplugged this ECU. I plugged everything in, I think, the way it goes, according to the manual. So that's all. That'll all get cleaned up later on. I just needed to run and bring me home. I'll tuck that in there, and then we should be fine, I think. All strapped in. 2 big fans up there. All right, so Fred was making some pulls and he didn't understand why the car was not, like, it was stuttering like crazy, and I get it. So we checked all the plugs. These are all brand new plugs. I did all this. 3rd cylinder was fouled. He cleaned it up a little bit. I was like, yo, let me just check the distributor. I kid you not, I undid the distributor. The rotor was just in here, no screw, literally, just like there, which is crazy to me that it was just moving around like that. So 2 things. 1, where is the screw? Because the screw did not fall out that I saw. Or was it in there the whole time like that? I don't know. All right. Injectors,
Let me
no
double
good.
check just to see. He might have some
Please.
Honda injectors there. I mean, they feel almost like it breaks.
Let me know.
There's a slight chance.
So the injector's shot. That is the problem. You can tell. Also, the seal around it is cracked. So I need injectors. Running on a bad injector, it made 140 on the first pull. 140, 132. That's with bad injector. And as everybody can see, I made it home safely. Thank you, Lord, for giving me traveling mercies on the way there and back. Man, what an experience today. First and foremost, shout out to Fred, also known as DERF Tuned, for tuning the car and having the patience to help troubleshoot what was going on. As you can see in the video, came across a couple things. One thing that we had to do that I wasn't aware of is we had to run a vacuum line to the Mtech. It's a little nipple on there. You have to run a vacuum line for it. So he ran that for me. We couldn't figure out why it was misfiring. Couple of things. One, I did everything on the motor new except cap and rotor and spark plug wires. So the cap fell out. There was no screw. The rotor fell out. There was no screw. The cap actually had one of the terminal parts inside filthy. He cleaned it up for me, but I am going to replace that. Get a new cap, new rotor on it. The injectors, one of them was broken, as you can tell from the video. We tried putting in some S2K injectors that were kind of around there. We couldn't get it to start because the injector was no good. So what he ended up doing was on cylinder 4, he pulled back 15% fuel, and that got the car to run smoothly. He did a dyno pull. It did 140 with 136, I think, torque on, and that's literally like not really trying, I think, because obviously the injectors aren't doing what it's supposed to do. So I'm very happy with it. I drove the car back. It was smooth on the way back. Right here, right before I pulled in, the car felt pretty good. And I did a little pull, a 1, 2, 3 pull, and it definitely felt nice for what it was. But I am gonna have to replace that one injector and then have them just jump back on it and readjust that for me. But thank you all for watching. If you haven't done so already, please like, share, subscribe. And as you can see over here, I am gonna clean up the mess, but everything's already mounted. I just have to hide everything and you won't see any of those wires anymore. On to the next one, where hopefully my spoiler comes in. I got a spoiler coming in. I'll show you that in the next video, I think, or the one after. It depends on how long it takes. And fixing this issue with the fuel injector. Peace.